Mike Morsberger earned his Master's of Arts in Philanthropy and Development from St. Mary's University in 1997. He has since become an accomplished and well-respected development professional. Through his work, he has helped raise millions of dollars for various not-for-profit institutions that he has served over the years.
If I had just a few words to describe Mike, I'd have to say focused, enthusiastic, and relentless.
The first is passion, and the second is intensity.
He's a mensch.
Happy warrior. And what I mean by that is that he is one of the easiest people to work with. But at the same time, he is a warrior. He cares passionately about the mission of his work, in our case, fundraising.
The thing about Mike that makes him so compelling is he believes. I have never met anybody who falls in love as quickly as Mike does. And so he goes from institution to institution, and within hours, the institution he's at is the greatest thing ever. And so his ability to quickly migrate into the place and fall in love with the place and share that love with his passion for the institution is what makes him Mike Morsberger.
Mike had a very significant role in the UCF campaign, and he came to UCF right before the midpoint for what was the largest capital campaign in our history. And while he was only here half the time, he and his team raised 75% of the campaign goal. So he was, in fact, relentless.
So the Making History campaign was an enormous milestone for George Washington University. Never before had George Washington University had a major campaign. And to make $1 billion, the goal was a very bold, very challenging, to some impossible goal. But it was achieved. It was achieved a year before the deadline. Mike's role in that was absolutely crucial.
So he started at Johns Hopkins Oncology Department as an assistant director of development. And then during our early years together, he moved up through the organization and eventually took on the lead development, so the director of development for the Cancer Center. Mike's greatest impact on Johns Hopkins is the Sidney Kimmel gift. So the Cancer Center is named for Sidney and Caroline Kimmel, and that gift was the largest gift in the history of Johns Hopkins medicine when it landed, and quite frankly was one of the largest gifts to a cancer center, and Mike was in the middle of that. It was Mike's work and his relationship with the Kimmels, his relationship with their attorney, and his representation of the university and Johns Hopkins medicine that made that gift happen.
He's quite humble. He's modest. This is not about him. He is about the institution. He's about the organization. He's about lifting the aspirations for our students, for our faculty. He is a real team player, and that also comes through that commitment to the cause.
He cares about the donor, and that comes across, and donors know that. They know he's ethical, they know where he's coming from. He's good at anticipating what some of their concerns are.
It is not at all surprising that St. Mary's would select you as a distinguished alumnus.
I will always consider you a distinguished alumni of Johns Hopkins and have incredibly fond memories of our time here together, and wish you the very best.
Mike, I can't think of anyone that could be more deserving of the award from St. Mary's.
You are a wonderful choice for this award. You have exemplified excellence in all that you've done, and I only wish that I could be there with you to give you my personal thanks for everything that you did here at George Washington University as well.